I gave it up. I ain't going there no more. My brother from another mother. J Moss of the album Gotta Have Gospel 8. The song is I Gave It Up. It's playing on Family Radio, the station where the music does the talking. 7:32. Time for our inspiration for today. Now, this guy, his name was Jeff. Jeff really wanted to be a news reporter. I mean, all his life, all he ever dreamt of was being a news reporter. And so one day he's flipping through the newspaper and he sees this ad that they're hiring a news reporter. And there's directions and where he needs to be and what time he needs to be there. The next day he wakes up early and he is there, only to find he's not the only one who saw the ad. There's a line of people who've come for the interview. Some of them he can recognize as highly established news reporters, and he's thinking, oh my goodness me, do I even stand a chance here? Do I even stay for this interview, or should I just go home? And then he gets an idea. He takes out his pen and a piece of paper and he writes a note and he hands it to the secretary and he says, this is really urgent, make sure the boss gets it now. So the secretary picks up the note, walks into the boss's office, hands him the note, comes back. And so the interviews begin. And our friend is almost last in line. In fact, he's last in line. And one person goes in at a time, one person at a time, one person at a time, one person at a time. He's there almost the whole day. And then late in the afternoon, he gets his opportunity to go in. And he's the last person and the boss is waiting for him. And he says, are you the last guy on the line? He says, yes, I am. He says, I've really been waiting to meet you and to talk to you. And they have a small chat and the guy gets the job. Apparently, he had written a note and said, as you look at all the other guys, don't make a decision until you talk to the last man on the line. Otherwise, you may miss out on getting the best reporter you have ever had work for you. And the boss said, you know, you're the kind of person I'm looking for. Somebody who doesn't give up. Somebody who looks for creative ways to go over obstacles to get a story. And if you could get over this obstacle to make sure I stay and wait and talk to you, you're the person I'm looking for. What do you do when you meet obstacles along the way? Do you give up easily? Or do you step back and think? Think over time. Okay, what can I do? Can I go over it? Can I go under it? Can I move it? How can I use it as leverage? Sometimes we give up too easily because we let situations or people around us intimidate us. Yet it's an opportunity for you to think on a whole new level and come up with some new creativity that will push you to the place that you need to be at. So what's before you today? What's that mountain? What's that situation that you're looking at and thinking, do I even qualify? There's so many people here. Will I even get an opportunity? Start thinking like Zacchaeus. He did the same kind of thing, wanted to see Jesus, but he was short in stature. And the crowds are pushing against him. And what does Zacchaeus do? He runs ahead, climbs a sycamore tree. And guess what? Of all the people in the crowd, Jesus noticed him. Jesus dined with him. His life was completely changed. So, what's the problem? What's the mountain? What's the roadblock on your path? How do you deal with that? Do you give up and go back? Or do you think of creative ways to solve the problem that's before you? Well, that's our inspiration for today. Keep it locked on to Family Radio, station where the music does the talking.
The annual Family Media Israel.
Yep. Don't give up, my friend. Don't give up. Think. Ask God to give you creativity and move and jump over or go under or go around the problem that is before you. Don't be the kind of person who gives up easily. Think. Not outside the box, outside the patterns of this world, as I tell you every day as I'm about to end my show. That's our inspiration for today. Look out for more tomorrow. God bless you.